So welcome to the Q&A. I actually got so many questions this time. Very grateful, so thank you very much if you asked a question. If you haven't asked a question yet because you didn't see it on YouTube or Instagram or anything like that, drop us a follow or comment down here and I'll answer it in the next one. So let's get into the Q&A. So first question in the Q&A is, where would I like to travel? I've always wanted to go to America. I really want to go. I want to go like to Target. I want to go to all like the food places. Like, it's literally got so many good food places. I love food. I really want to go to America so badly. So next question is podcast recommendations. So I'm not massively into podcasts, I'm not gonna lie. I much prefer watching actual YouTube videos, but if I am watching a podcast, it's either shits and gigs, or now and again I watch Diary of a CEO, and sometimes, but not really lately, I used to watch Don't Be Sour as well. So next question is, what is the best piece of advice that I have received? And I was trying to rack my brains on what the answer is, but I can't pick a certain like statement that it was, but I think a lot of like help from other people has then in turn like been like advice in a way, if that makes sense. A lot of the time I won't necessarily go for things that I know that I could achieve because I'm my biggest critic. I'm always like, oh no, I can't do that, so I'm not going to do that. And I'm like, really, I can do that. I'm literally always really hard on myself. And my wife says to me all the time, she's like, you can do this, like believe in yourself, like just stop doubting yourself all the time. You can do this. If people didn't think you could do that, then that opportunity wouldn't be there for you in the first place. Like, don't doubt yourself. So in that sense, it's more like a motivational, like believe that you can do things that you doubt yourself on. Next question is, do I like any veg and does it depend on how it's cooked? So yes, I do like carrots. I prefer them on the raw side. I will boil them for like a few seconds and that's it. I do also like sweet corn now and again. I do like peppers now and again, fried a little bit but not too soft because that would make us feel sick. So yes, it does depend on how it's cooked. Next question, how did I meet my wife? So it's not the most romantic story that you're ever going to hear. So I used to work in a nightclub called Basement in Sunderland, and my wife used to come in every single weekend because she was just young. We met when I was 20, and then I used to go out a lot as well, and we just like seen each other a lot. And then at the beginning we actually didn't like each other. She thought I was a bit of a knob, I thought she was a bit of a knob as well. So we actually didn't like each other to start with, but eventually she kept coming in, kept chatting, and then I asked her to go on a date with me. Romantic, I know. So next question, who asked who out and who proposed? So I asked her out on a date first. We dated for 6 months and then I asked her to be my girlfriend, and then that's how it went. With proposing, it was a bit of like a mutual decision, to be honest. So it was New Year's Eve, we're sitting there just chilling on the couch, we're both actually off for a change, and my wife turned to me and said, do you think we should start the New Year's engaged? And I was like, that's a great idea, because I wanted to propose for the longest time, but I'm just a bit of a procrastinator and put things off. Not intentionally, I do want to marry her, it's just I'm just very relaxed and that's just what the kind of person I am. So I went to town, picked up the ring, came back, and I did ask her to be my wife. So technically I asked, but it's like a mutual decision. So yeah, it wasn't, again, not the most romantic thing you've ever heard, but it works for us. So next question, why do I want to bulk up? So basically my arms are just so skinny and chickeny, and I've always hated it. Like, I hate how it looks in tops. It makes us feel really insecure, and I don't like it whatsoever. People like want to take photos when I'm on holiday and stuff, and I try and like move my arms out of the way, and then when people do take photos of me and I'm like not paying attention, they're like, oh, it's so cute, can I post it? I'm just like, yeah, sure, whatever. And I look back at it and I just see how skinny my arms are. I just literally just hate it so much. So that's the reason why I want to bulk up, just so I feel confident in a shirt, out and about, and not be like trying to hide my arms really. So next question, what is an ideal day with me and my wife when we're actually off together? Yes, if you haven't seen any of my videos before, me and my wife very rarely get a day off together because we've got a dog that can't be left, so I do 3:30s and she does 3:30s, so we get one day off a week together. So yes, basically I'm a very easy person going. So for me, if you had a dog sitter, that is, like, obviously if you don't have a dog sitter, we can't really do a massive amount, which we take the dog out for a walk and then I would play PlayStation, watch a movie, she reads a book, I do YouTube. That is usually our day off, but we'll say in this instance that the dog is at the dog sitters. So our go-to day would be going somewhere for dinner, because we never really get to go, so we love to go somewhere for dinner. We both love Italians, so probably like an Italians or even a bar. Like, there's a place called Port of Call in Sunderland. I absolutely love it. They do steak, cheese, fries with peppercorn sauce. honestly sensational. I'd love going there. So yeah, we could go there, and then probably it's just like a fun day out because we don't really get to do that too often. So I'd go like bowling, I'd go to the cinema, and then after that I'd probably, we've got a big shopping centre, Metro Centre, and it's massive. So go there for a day out, getting the big B&Ms, like all like the nice shops, and there's like a massive arcade there, so you can play loads of arcade games. And then there's this massive shop, and it has like a million different slushes in, so you can like different slushes and like pick and mix, and that would just be like the best day for me. And then come back, watch some telly, watch a movie. She can read a book, she loves to read every day. She can read a book, I can do some YouTube to end the day. Perfect. So is my wife as fussy as I am with certain types of food? Yes, she absolutely despises onions, onion powder. Do you know how much onion powder is in everything? Trying to find something that doesn't have onion powder is a nightmare, but she won't eat anything with onion powder in. Yeah, she's just as fussy as I am, so I'm sure you can imagine making food in our house is great fun. Next question, what are 5 foods I absolutely love? So this has changed now, so I never had tried steak before, but now I have. I absolutely love steak. So steak has got to be up there, like top tier steak is. I also absolutely love chicken of any kind. You're obviously seasoned, I don't want bland chicken, but like seasoned chicken, really good, is unbelievable. And then bread, I love bagels. Cinnamon raisin bagels, butter on, top tier, absolutely love it, I do. So yeah, those 3 are right up the top there for sure. And then I'm probably just gonna say sweet potatoes, cooked, like sweet potato fries, or even sweet potatoes just in the oven with a good seasonings on. Absolutely love that as well. And then a good like cheesy creamy sauce pasta with bacon in. Oh, that is unbelievable. Like, so next question is, why do I wear oversized tops when I'm trying to bulk my shoulders up? So it's pretty much just because I'm really insecure about my arms. So I wear oversized t-shirts because I think they look good anyway. To be fair, I do like the fashion fit of them, but I would still wear them, but I'd wear them less if I had bigger arms. I would wear more fitted clothes if I was like working out really hard, had arms that I was really proud of. I would be showing them off a lot more than what I do now, which is basically because I'm insecure about it. So next question is style type. So basically I'm a tomboy, it's what I feel most comfortable in. I don't like wearing girly clothes, I just feel really uncomfortable in it. So pretty much most of my wardrobe is men's clothes. So t-shirts, jumpers, jackets, trainers, they're all men's clothes. The only things that I buy that are women's clothes are jeans. I just don't like the bulkiness of men's jeans like on me. I just don't like the way that looks. But other than that, yeah, everything's pretty much men's clothes. So next question is, what headphones do I use? I'm not massively sure what they are, to be honest, because my wife got them for me for Christmas. However, I did manage to find them on the Amazon account of previous orders, so I'll put them up here. These are the ones that I use, absolutely love them. I don't edit in them, I just edit out loud, but I love them for like music. When I walk into work, I'm like bobbing along, like the music's so good, it's really good quality, it doesn't hurt your ears or anything. Ideal. Also, big fan of the colour. So next question is, what is my favourite video that I have ever made on YouTube? So I think I've been on YouTube now for like 2 and a bit years, like a while now. My favourite video is easy by far, is my wedding day video. That was my favourite thing. I watched it the other day just to reminisce, and I said to my wife, I am so pleased that I do YouTube, because if I didn't do it, I wouldn't have that video to look back on. I would just have the memories and the photos that we took, but the videos that I put together, I'm just so grateful that I filmed it because I can just watch it whenever I want. So yeah, by far, easy answer, wedding day vlog. So next one is basically asking me for help with YouTube. I am not the best person to be giving out advice, I would say, because I've been on YouTube since I think November 20, I can't remember what it is, I'll put it here. Basically 2 and a bit years, right, and I haven't hit 1,000 subs yet, so I don't feel the best person to be giving advice, but I will try my best. So they said, do they need to get a camera when they start vlogging? 100% not. The phones these days are such good quality. Just get the up-to-date Samsung, up-to-date iPhone, whatever it is that you like to pick, and the camera in that will be good enough for you to first start making them, because the first few videos that you make are going to be awful. Hate to break it to you, but they will be the worst videos that you film, and just throughout time, progressively, you'll learn more, you'll grow more, you'll be more confident on camera, and your videos will just get better each and every time. So no, you do not need to buy a camera because they're like thousands and thousands of pounds. You don't need to do that. But I did forget to say just in there, if you are wanting to get a camera, I would recommend the Canon G7X Mark II, which is the one that I'm using now. It's relatively cheap and it's really, really easy, friendly to use because I'm terrible with technology. It's easy for me, so if I can use it, trust me, you can use it too. And I also got asked, how do you pick the genre that you're in? Why did I pick food? So I picked food because I love food, so it was just an easy one for me to pick. I was doing mental health for a long time. I thought this isn't a sustainable, like, long-term thing, because once I've talked about the topics, there isn't anything really I could talk about, but it's something that I was passionate about. And I thought, what else do I love to do? So I took a 6-month break off of YouTube, deleted my channel, thought this isn't for me. Then I was like, no, something's missing. I really miss doing YouTube. So then that's when I came back in November, the date that I told you in there, and I was like, well, I love to eat. And I see now that obviously TikTok started to pop off a little bit more and people are eating more. So I thought, why not just do food as well? Why am I trying to make this so complicated in my head? So that's why I picked food. So just find a genre that's something that you actually really generally like, and it'll be easy. So the next question is a good question. The person put on the end, sorry if it sounds cheeky, it doesn't sound cheeky at all. So why do I continue with YouTube when it's growing so slowly? Yes, great question. So just because firstly I love making YouTube videos, like I really thoroughly enjoy it. Like on my days off, because I do 3 like 30 hours, so I typically get 4 days off a week. Now and again I'll have to do 4, but I'll have at least 3 days off a week. If I didn't do YouTube, I still work out, but I work out for an hour a day. Then I'll do some house chores like an hour to 2 hours a day. That's only 3 hours of the day. What else am I going to do in that time if I'm not doing YouTube? I would go crazy. I'm not one of these people that can just sit and watch the telly. Like, I watch telly, I love telly, don't get us wrong, but I can't just sit and watch it. I have to do something else. I'll be going absolutely out of my mind if I didn't have something else to do. And I'm so passionate about YouTube, I absolutely love it. And also I was saying the day at work, I need to know that there is something else out there for me other than just my normal job that I'm doing right now. I'm not saying that I'm going to be able to quit my job and do YouTube full time. It's a dream for everyone that does it, right? But I'm not saying that's ever going to happen for me. But I just need to know there's something else out there for me, even if it never happens for us. There's always that thing in the thought in the back of my head is, what happens if it does happen for me? What happens if it does? I just need to know that there's more than just being a bar manager. I need to know there's more than that. So yeah, that's what keeps us going. And also, the thought of one day potentially making it and making a better life for my family drives me every single day. When I'm shattered and I cannot be bothered to edit a video because I've just done a 30-hour work, I need to get the video out, and I just think it'll be all worth it one day if you can make your family's life easier. So the next question is the last question. I got asked this by someone at work, and I just quickly want to say these questions today have been great. Thank you so much. As I said at the beginning, if there's any questions you want answered that I haven't answered in this question, in this Q&A because I haven't asked them yet, please comment down below. In the next Q&A, I will answer them. So, what would I spend the money on if I won the lottery? And they were talking about like a decent sum of money in the lottery, you know, like millions and millions and millions of pounds, right? So, quite a boring answer, I'm afraid, apologies, but obviously I would buy a house, right? Obviously, but you know, like the celebrities, and they buy those massive mansions and they look like college campuses. I'll try and find a photo here. I wouldn't get one like that even if I had the money. I don't see the point. It doesn't look like homely, it doesn't look comforting to me. So I'd get a house like this. Obviously amazing, right? No one's gonna turn that one down. But yeah, like a 6-7 bed house, massive garden for the dogs. He could just peruse there, just do what he wants and have a great time. And then in the next couple of years, we're probably going to be looking at doing like IVF. That's expensive, so I was put money towards that. So I want to have 2 kids, so I'd have a bedroom each for the kids, and obviously I want it to be a decent sized room so they can have their own space when they want it. Then obviously me and my wife have a nice big sized bedroom, and then I would want to have like a really nice good sized kitchen with a kitchen island in there, a really nice sized living room, because even though we live in a flat now, it's a pretty decent sized living room to be fair, so I'm quite used to it now. So I'd like to have at least the same size now, if not bigger, living room, like a really big nice settee type thing, and then a dining room so we can always sit there, get away from our phones, get away from the telly, just sit, have family dinner, all chat together. I think that'd be lovely. And then I'd also have a library because my wife loves to read, so I'd have a massive library for her full of loads of books, and then I'd have a little like desk in there that has like a kettle or like a fancy like coffee machine, all them type of things, because she loves cupboards, she loves coffees. I'd have a little like mini fridge in there, she keeps like all of our snacks and stuff in there, so she can just literally go in there, unwind, read, and just chill out. And then I'd have a studio for me where I could do all my filming and editing and everything like that. I'd also have a gym. I'd love like a kitted out gym. indoor heated swimming pool. Was originally gonna have it outside, live in the northeast, does nothing but rain, swim pool inside. And then, yeah, just a massive garden, like I said, so the kids can run, the dog can run, and that would be unbelievable. And then I'd also want to get a red sport Range Rover, because when I first met my wife, when she was 20, she's gonna be 30 this year, 10 years, long time, yeah, I know, right? She told me that she wanted a red sport Range Rover, and obviously I don't earn that much money, so I can't afford that. But if I had the money where I could afford that, I'll fully just buy it out, no like finance or something, I'll just buy it out, insure it, give her the keys, say, here you go, there's your car. I'd absolutely love to do that, like. And then I'd also then see how much like is left to pay on my dad's mortgage, because he pays rentally. I'd just buy the house off so he didn't have to pay any more bills. I'd give him a chunk of money so he could just retire. And he loves to garden, he could just garden and just spend his time just doing whatever it is he wants to do. And then with my sister, I would then just give her a chunk of money as well, so she could just focus on an Etsy shop. They could buy a house and they wouldn't have to worry about working either. If they wanted to work, they can, because she's only a little bit older than me. But if she doesn't want to work, she doesn't have got to. She's got the choice, and just take care of my family would be unbelievable. So that is the end of the Q&A. I hope you guys did enjoy it. Quickly, I want to say, I just checked my phone there, and my Easter egg video is doing better already than I thought it was going to. So I want to say a massive thank you for that one, because that was a sickly video to make. So the food video will be out on Sunday, as always, 6 PM. It's going to be a KFC video, because you guys have voted on the community page saying that you wanted to see it. So see you guys on Sunday. Take care, stay safe. And as always, please hit that sub and like button if you haven't already. Trying to push it through, trying to get that 1K subs. So see you guys in the next one.